Let's see if that fixed it. Give me a second. No, I don't like the second channel setup. I missed my first channel. Let me know if the audio is up now. I am blasting the audio, so I'm not sure why there would be no audio. I got a stupid Halo ad. I do know that. That one's still going with the Tag body spray. Make sure to get your Tag body spray. Let me hear it. Get your Tag body spray. Okay, now the audio is working. That's awkward. That is weird. Just apparently didn't want to work. Yeah, there's no audio on the game. I muted that game audio. So if you don't hear that, that's why it is. It's apparently my mixer just goes to shit sometimes. All right, here we go. If you want to give me a call, 619-618-0268. Give me a call. Let's make it relevant. Keep it relevant to what we're talking about, what's on screen. Try not to go off topic. Don't bring up random, hey, Tubby, what do you think about the Godfather facing off with this guy at Shimmer? I don't know. We're talking about the main events, the big stuff. So right now, 619-618-0268. About time commentary. I can't control it. I'm sorry. Well, technically I can control it, but I wasn't controlling it. My number's working. All right, here we go. What is up? Who is this?
This is Zubair. This is Zubair W1 from X1360, and my channel is Random Crazy Bros.
All right, man. What's one thing you want to talk about? Give me one topic.
I guess I would like to talk about the TLC match between Ryback and Team El No versus The Shield.
Okay, what about it? What are you most looking forward to about it?
Well, I am looking forward to the fact that it's tables, ladders, and chairs, because I love tables, ladders, and chairs, because, you know, it's my top 3 weapons I would use if I was, like, in WWE, and it's, like, so fun.
Right.
But the concept is that I don't think it's really good, like, you know, like, to be by pinfall submission, because that's not the whole fact that TLC should be.
I agree. All right, who do you think is going to win the match? So it's in this weird setup. Who's going to win and how's it going to go down?
To me, something's telling me that the Shield might have a way to win, but I really do hope that Ryback and Team Hell No will win, because, you know, probably Ryback will do something really sick, just like he would have done to CM Punk. But that's what I hope to have.
All right, you want to shout out your channel again?
Random Crazy Bros.
All right, thank you very much for your call, sir. Make sure to call in. Just let me know your channel if you want to. What are you most looking forward to? And let's keep it under 2 minutes for the calls, because every time I get mad when people are like, Tubby, what are you doing? You're not taking my call. So if you're gonna call in, make sure to just keep it short, simple, and to the point. Once again, let's try to stick away from Ryback and CM Punk, the main events. Let's try to focus in on other stuff. What is up? Who is this?
This is Bobby.
All right, man. What's up? Hey, make sure to mute the live stream first of all. All right, TLC. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm really looking forward to the Big Show and Sheamus. Going on. But I really think that what's going on, I'm really worried about, the World Heavyweight Championship and the Money in the Bank on the line.
Do you have the live stream on? Can you just mute the live stream on YouTube?
No, I do not.
I'm getting some echo. Anyway, that's fine. Let me see. Here's what I thought, and I wanted to wait for this a little bit longer, but people are expecting, either Sheamus or Big Show to go at it, and then maybe Dolph Ziggler cashes in. Are you hoping that Ziggler cashes in at all?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I was saying that's what I'm predicting is going to happen. Is that he's going to win. He's going to win his Money in the Bank briefcase and retain it.
Yep.
And then Sheamus is going to somehow win, and then come out, and then I see Big Show attacking him, and Ziggler coming back out on him.
I see it going down a little differently, and I want to break this down because I see Ziggler cashing in before his match. I just imagine this here. Just go with me here. You have Sheamus and Big Show are going to go at it later on in the night, and I don't see Sheamus winning. I see Big Show winning because if Sheamus wins, then he gets a rematch, then Big Show gets a rematch, and then if Dolph Ziggler does cash in, it's going to be a triple threat at Royal Rumble like last year with Mark Henry, Big Show, and Daniel Bryan. I don't want that. And I think this is something that nobody is considering is what if not Daniel Bryan, what if Dolph Ziggler cashes in his briefcase? Say Sheamus versus Big Show is the first match of the night. Dolph cashes in. So now Vince or Vicky Guerrero has to appear and be like, well, the Money in the Bank's no longer on the line. Okay, so now you put the World Heavyweight Championship on the ladder, and they have to go for that, and then Dolph wins that. To me, that's a lot more memorable than the briefcase.
But the way I think, I mean, I totally agree with the theory, but the way I think is, Mr. McMahon's the reason to set it up. I think if something like that happened, I believe Mr. McMahon, would do what he does and just keep, trying to keep it fair.
Yeah, here's what I read on one site. They were saying that, this is really kind of a pointless pay-per-view as far as the briefcase match goes, because as far as John Cena goes, he'll get title match after title match regardless. So, like, there's nothing for him to lose in this match, and I kind of agreed with it. But when it comes to this match, I'd like to see it go my way. I have no problems with Ziggler walking out to champion. If you said Sheamus was going to win and then Dolph was going to cash in, who do you absolutely want to walk out at TLC? Do you think it's the right time to cash in, or do you want him to wait?
I think if John Cena was to win, I would want John Cena to wait. But I bet if John Cena would win it, I would bet Big Show would retain.
All right, so if John Cena wins, Big Show's going to retain. It's kind of interesting. We just have to figure out which match to go in first because, I would assume I had thought that Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena would have been like either the main event, but then they announced the six-man was going to take the main event slot. So it'll be interesting to see. Whichever match goes first, look for a cash-in. I think if, these two guys go at it and in the first match or before, John Cena and Dolph Ziggler, I don't expect a cash-in. So you have a YouTube channel you want to shout out, sir?
No, I do not.
All right, thank you very much for your call today.
All right, you too, Toby.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the WWE app quick, and this is not a promotion. I don't get paid for talking about it. I wish I did, because that would be sweet. By the way, thanks to Nodis Fan's stepmom. If you guys know Nodis Fan, go subscribe to him on YouTube, youtube.com/sports gaming universe. His stepmom, at the Timberwolves game last night, he text messaged me before the game and says, "Oh, Tubby, my mom's gonna be on. Stepmom's gonna be on Two Truths and a Lie, and that's where they, put two facts on the board, and then a fiction. You have to pick the one. And they were tickets to WWE, and they're literally ringside. They're row B, like they're literally 6 rows from the ring. And granted, it is a live tour show, so it's it's a house show. They don't have full pyro and all that stuff, but it's still pretty cool. I think it's awesome the fact that she was nice enough to give us those tickets. So I think that's pretty cool." Will I bring somebody? Jim, probably. Let's see here. Junk Gaming Video. So make sure to subscribe to both of them. 619-618-0268. I've missed 12 calls. My bad. What is up? Who is this?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Who is this?
Yeah, this is,
Make sure to mute the live stream.
this is,
Make sure to mute
this
the
is,
live stream.
Ali. This is Ali.
All right. If you guys are echoing, make sure to mute the live stream. Oh, whoops. What is up? Who is this?
Justin.
All right, Justin, man. What about TLC do you want to talk about? Do you have a YouTube channel, first of all?
Just Certified 2. That's Justin, Certified 2.
All right, man. What about TLC do you want to talk about?
Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena.
All right, Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena. Here's the question for you. Do you think that match is going to happen after Sheamus Big Show or before Big Show Sheamus?
What? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Do you think that match is going to happen after Sheamus Big Show or before Big Show Sheamus?
After.
It's going to happen after. So that would mean that you don't expect to cash in tonight then?
Nope. Not at all.
All right, you don't expect to cash in. All right, so what about the main event? What do you think is going to happen? Who do you got winning?
What?
Who do you got winning the Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena match?
Dolph Ziggler.
All right, why Dolph Ziggler? Obviously, it's because he's Dolph, and he needs a push, and it'd be a waste to take away the briefcase. I think. Any real reason why you want him to win? Or do you just not want Cena to have the briefcase?
I just don't want Cena to have the briefcase. I think he's going to put Ziggler over for the win.
Well, and they did put it in a ladder match, so it's really not a definitive, like he's not going to make him tap. He's not going to pin him. He's not necessarily going to make him look weak. But I still think the whole concept of the match is kind of pointless in the fact that, you get this opportunity for a guy to win a briefcase, and I think that should have went to a guy that, wouldn't normally have an opportunity to get the briefcase. Because if Cena loses, he'll still get a championship match. So that's why I'm not really a fan of the match. How do you see it ending? Give me your ideal ending. How does Dolph Ziggler walk away with the briefcase?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a high anticipated match, but I don't know how Dolph Ziggler would possibly win. But I think it's unfair that John Cena even got an opportunity for this Money in the Bank, because he already won a Money in the Bank match and he failed to beat CM Punk. Now, what makes him think that he can beat the Big Show?
I got you. Completely agree. Sheamus wins on screen. All right, you want to show your YouTube channel again?
Yeah, Justin Fredified 2.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your call. Sheamus won on screen, and this is a prediction I had brought up earlier. What if Dolph Ziggler cashes in his Money in the Bank on Big Show, preferably, so we don't get a triple threat rematch, and then that title goes on the line against Cena, and then Dolph wins that? And to me, that just seems a lot more of a bigger push if they're going to have a cash-in tonight. Now, granted, if they're not going to have a cash-in and you get a win over John Cena, and then the next pay-per-view you get a win over somebody else, and then you cash in, that's just as good. But to me, if you had the title on the line, it's a hell of a lot more interesting than if you had the briefcase on the line. So that's just my thought, my opinion. Let's check out Twitter really quick before we take another call. I'm kind of not really paying attention to Twitter. So twitter.com/WMO, hashtag TLC Live. Let's see what's going on there. Let me bring up I got the Raw app here. Let me see if I can find, gotta watch the Slammies too. Where is the TLC app? Normally they have a pay-per-view, events, TLC, included superstars. You have Cesaro, Damian Sandow, Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose is a guy I'm absolutely looking forward to. I can't wait to see him wrestle. I wish we could have saw footage from the in Wilkes-Barre, I don't know where it was. It was in Pennsylvania the other night. The debut of the Shield wrestling. And people said they looked really, really good. The Shield looked awesome. And that's something I'm really looking forward to as I'm looking through Dean Ambrose's bio. It's really not that interesting. There's really no footage, unfortunately, because he's been in NXT for a while. But let's check out what people are saying on Twitter here. Use hashtag TLC Live. Wade Barrett, Kofi Kingston are going at it. Who do you prefer, Ryback or Team Hell No? That's kind of a tough one because, I've grown to like Ryback. Everybody, equates him to Goldberg, but I think he's got a different element than Goldberg where, now the streak's gone. He's kind of gotten screwed, but he's still this big monster. The only thing that I've had a problem with in this whole Shield thing is they've kind of made the Shield look weak. With Nexus, they were always attacking. There was like 7 of them. They had a numbers game. I think the Shield needs to recruit more NXT superstars. And who is the best one to do? Who is the best person to bring up? Cassius Ohno. You bring up Chris Hero. Get Chris Hero. Well, of course, then you kind of kill NXT. But not Richie Steamboat. Keep him away. But I want Cassius Ohno with the Shield. I want Brad Maddox with the Shield. 5-on-1 attacks. The 3-on-1 is okay, but you saw with Ryback. Ryback can kind of handle that. He can fight back a little bit. I want a 5-on-1. Throw Brad in there. Throw Cassius Ohno or Chris Hero in there. Conor O'Brien would be maybe because his tag team's now broken up. But I want to bring up Cassius Ohno or Chris Hero. So that's who I prefer. I prefer Hell No, personally, even though I really do like Ryback now. Let's see. Who do you think is the most powerful man for the Shield? Absolutely. Well, Roman is probably the most powerful as far as weights and thing goes. Dean Ambrose is absolutely phenomenal. The way he sells moves, I posted this on my Facebook, and you make sure to follow me on Facebook for random things that I post. And it was him versus Seth Rollins in a half-hour match, and he like Ric Flair sold this move where he just got hits, and then he just jumps and like does a flip. Absolutely loved every moment of it. As far as that goes for Dean Ambrose. So I'm a huge fan of him. Seth Rollins, I like Seth Rollins. I mean, the moves, their timing is a little off from what I saw in NXT. Let's see here. Mark Henry returns. That was a possibility, and I talked about that in my prediction video, that maybe, but really the Ascension 2 would be great. The Ascension, Ben, is done because Connor's partner got fired from the WWE for his drunk driving or whatever. The Ascension, it is officially disbanded now because Kenneth Cameron got released from the WWE on November 30th. So the Ascension can't come up. The Ascension is over. Will there be any big returns tonight? I don't think so. There are talks about WWE trying to bring back big superstars, old divas. You know, there was a rumor about they reaching out to, they signed Billy Gunn apparently to developmental, but they were talking about MVP, Shelton Benjamin, divas like Lita and Trish Stratus. So they're trying to bring back people. I just don't think anything is set in stone as of yet. Tell me, what are all your predictions? All right, let's break down my predictions really quick because people always get mad when I have a prediction call-in show, but then I don't give my predictions. So we're going to go by the number. Pre-show, the number one contender for the Divas title. I want Tamina to win. Tamina doesn't do anything. Caitlyn right now, I don't really want to see more of her versus Eve. I don't want to see more of Layla versus Eve. I want to see Tamina versus Eve, but that's a heel versus heel. That won't happen, unfortunately. So it's probably going to end up being one of the faces. Maybe Natalya? Who knows? Big Show versus Sheamus. I'm going to say Big Show retains. Kofi versus Wade. They put a lot into Kofi. I'm going to say Kofi retains. You know, I love Wade Barrett, but if he kind of got stuck in that mid-card hell last year where he started to go for a run and then he got degraded back to the IC title with Ezekiel Jackson. I don't want that for him. Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena. Dolph to retain, absolutely. Team Hell No and Ryback versus The Shield. I'm going to say The Shield pick up a victory in some way where, you know, Ryback is unavailable, whether he's handcuffed or whether he's locked up, or I think he'll get handcuffed because they are kind of wearing like suits, military vests, stuff like that. So I think that's where that'll come into play, where they'll have handcuffs. Antonio Cesaro versus R-Truth. I'm going to say Antonio Cesaro. The WWE loves him. As Wade Barrett gets the victory on screen. So Wade Barrett, you just won. And then Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Team Rhodes Scholars. I'm going to give it to Team Rhodes Scholars. WWE, you know, they basically canceled the match last month because Cody Rhodes got hurt. So you know they're going to be pushing them instead of Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. I'm going to say Team Rhodes Scholars wins. All right, let's check out Twitter quick. Do you want MVP back? Maybe. Well, I still think that would have been awesome. Big E Langston? Oh, my God, Big E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. Come on, get out of here with that Big E. Let's see. Who has the most to gain at the whole TLC pay-per-view? I honestly think it's Dolph Ziggler. If I was the booker for WWE, I would have Dolph cash in Big Show Sheamus. I would have him beat Big Show. I would have him go on to face John Cena in the TLC match, or the ladder match, and then beat John Cena for that title. That's what I would do. If, you know, we didn't consider that he could still cash in down the road, that's how I would book it. Thoughts on Antonio Cesaro? I like him. I love Claudio, but he needs a little work. I'm going to put up a Facebook poll right now. I want to get your guys' thoughts on the main event here. Who you think is going to win? And let's go ahead and make a poll. Who do you guys think will win the main event of TLC 2012? Let me go ahead and put this up here and get your guys' thoughts, your feedbacks, add poll options. Don't allow anybody else. The Shield or Ryback and Team Hell No? Or it goes to no decision. We'll put that. No decision. All right, so right now, go vote on the poll. The poll is up, and I'm going to take more calls in the interim while we wait for that poll to get some results here. Facebook.com/W. That's where the poll is up right now. Go vote. The results will be out here very shortly once we have them. Let's see here really quick. Let's check out YouTube comments really quick. I know I don't normally read them, but my title... John Cena doesn't have a title. Why are Damian Sandow's trunks black? I don't know. It's a caw. John Cena will win. He's supposed to make an appearance at TLC. I'm thinking you're referring to Mark Henry. I'm not sure. What's wrong with Big E? I don't know. The whole 5 gimmick is just... I don't like it. I don't like the 5. And would you like to see a Ryback versus Goldberg match? No, because the big thing was Brock versus Goldberg, and that sucked. Granted, both guys were leaving the company, but I mean they still suck. So 2 big guys aren't really a match that I really care to see, to be honest with you, 100%. Let's see here. If you guys could do me a huge favor, there's 300 some of you guys watching. If you guys could do me a huge favor, tap that love button. The love button, the like button, show your support as these 2 guys are going at it in #1 Contenders Tables match. Let's go ahead and take the calls as we wait for this poll on Facebook. We want to get in as many results as possible. We want to keep it as open as possible. Let's see right now. We have 31 people vote for the Shield, 21 votes for Ryback. Team Hell No. And right now, 2 votes for no decision. So make sure to vote on that poll right now. Facebook.com/Tubby is where that is at. All right, we're at 343. 343 Studios. All right, give me a call. 619-618-0268. Let's take them. Let's see. Whoops, just missed one. All right, what is up? Who is this?
It's Money.
All right, man. Do you have a YouTube channel you want to shout out at all?
No, not really.
All right, what match you want to talk about? What's one thing you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Ziggler and John Cena.
All right, go for it. How do you see it going down tonight?
I think the Big Show and Sheamus match will go first, and Ziggler will cash it in, and I think Big Show will beat Sheamus, and then the ladder match is pointless.
Wait, what?
I think Sheamus and Big Show.
You said Big Show. I thought you meant Big Show beat Sheamus. I was like, so you think that he's not gonna, Dolph is gonna lose his cash in?
Yeah. And the ladder match will just be pointless.
Oh no. I don't think they would do that. I sure as hell hope they don't do that to Dolph, because I'm a huge Dolph Ziggler fan. That would suck though, because I brought up the possibility of him cashing and winning, and then having that for the title in that match. But if there's absolutely nothing, I mean, what happens then? Maybe Vicky comes out and says it's not an official cash-in or something. I don't know. I remember last year they made a huge deal about, or was it 2 years ago when Miz had the briefcase, that the opponent had to be standing up to cash in.
Yeah.
But then last year when Daniel cashed in, he wasn't standing up. So I was a little confused. Yeah, I was a little confused about the rules, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to see that, because that would just kind of kill Dolph's buzz completely. I think Dolph is going to go over against John Cena, whether or not he wins the title or not. I'm not exactly sure. What do you want to happen? I mean, is that what you wanted to have happen? Like, do you want Dolph's reign to just be killed?
No, I just want I want Big Show to win, and Dolph Ziggler cash it in, and he wins, and then face John Cena, and John Cena wins the championship.
Okay. All right, that's what you want. All right. Did you have a YouTube channel you want to shout out at all?
Oh, nah.
All right, thank you very much for your call, sir. There it is. Rhodes Scholar, just like I predicted, just like a lot of people are predicting, did in fact get the victory. Look at Sin Cara. Damian Sandow, we're only a month away until we actually get to play with you when the DLC gets released. All right, let's check out that Facebook poll. If you guys are just joining, facebook.com/TubbyEmu, go vote on the poll. Let's see. Ryback or the Shield? Who are you guys picking to win? Let's see here. If I can close my water. This episode is being brought to you by non-carbonated Deja Blue purified drinking water. It's got 0 calories, like pretty much all water. Deja Blue purified drinking water using state-of-the-art purification systems, including reverse osmosis, carbon filtration, and ozonation. We deliver a consistent taste and purity. Deja Blue is doing its part to help the planet. Check out the new environmental-friendly process at dpsg.com/ Deja Blue. Deja Blue. It's pretty good water. It's not the most interesting bottle design I've ever seen, but I do like their water. This episode is also being brought to you by what's on my left, even though I'm not a huge fan of it, Cherry Coke. Coca-Cola Cherry. When you want to take it down, Coca-Cola Cherry flavor and other natural flavors, that doesn't make any sense. That's not really much of a slogan. I don't know if they have a slogan. But it is delicious. Let's check out that poll as we kind of go back and forth here. Edge's return, no. Don't see that happening. The Shield, 66 votes right now for the Shield. Team Ryback, hell no, with 36. So right now it seems like you guys don't have too much faith in Ryback or Team Hell No. It seems like you guys are saying that's a no-go. So, Antonio Cesaro versus R-Truth, and we will be right back. All right, let's see here. Twitter, would you like to see Randy Orton as the WWE champion? No, I think Randy is in kind of a precarious situation in the WWE. You know, they don't know if they want to push him. He keeps getting injured. He's got 2 strikes. Randy is really in a dangerous position with the WWE. I think he could eventually, even though they love him, I think it could cause some controversy. Twitter.com/W, #TLC Live. Good thing I didn't put TCL Live, like I've been known to screw up. Antonio Cesaro is my prediction for this match. What do you guys think about this match? Let's talk about this one, if you guys are going to give me a call. What is up? Who is this?
Chase.
All right, Chase, you have a YouTube channel you want to shout out at all?
Chase for XW.
All right, man. What match you want to talk about?
The John Cena and Dolph Ziggler matchup.
What about it? What's your prediction for the match?
I know Ziggler's going to win, and I hear everybody saying that he's going to cash in at TLC, but I actually think he's not going to cash in until post-WrestleMania.
Post-WrestleMania?
Post-WrestleMania, because I do not think WWE wants Dolph Ziggler be in the picture coming up for this huge WrestleMania season, you know?
What? No, I think he can be in there because I really don't think that they really have a plan for the World Heavyweight Championship right now. I think there was some talks about Randy versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. I'm not sure if that's what I was
would like to see that. That or I want Wade Barrett to win the Royal Rumble too. That's why I don't want him to win the Intercontinental Championship at TLC.
There's a lot of things at play, especially when it comes down to as Antonio Cesaro wins on the screen. A lot of things that come down to it, you know, in this WrestleMania season that changes a lot of aspects because you don't really think about this, but this is when about the time that the promos starting for WrestleMania, like when you're a few weeks before WrestleMania and they're like, well, back at TLC this happened, so I'm mad at this guy. You know what I mean? So I think when it comes down to it, as far as Dolph holding off till after WrestleMania,
I was thinking Extreme Rules.
If Ric Flair came back and was his manager, I would say yes to that. If not, I don't want him to hold off that long. I guess the WWE could do that. That's something that really nobody's discussed because pretty much everybody assumes he'll cash in before WrestleMania.
I just feel that they've pretty much not wanted him to cash in because he's been put in matches. Just think, ever since he's been the Money in the Bank, he's been in a match every pay-per-view.
Well, and that's the thing that I was talking about, that, you know, this is a match that when he goes out there and beats John Cena, it's going to build him up a little bit more. And, you know, we had talked before when him and Randy Orton were in a feud, you know, he lost to him. Well, if he cashes in the briefcase and then beats Randy Orton, that kind of solidifies him, you know, as kind of a legitimate champion. And I think the real question is, do you want him facing a bunch of people and then beating them to, you know, prepare him for the championship? Or do you want to give him the championship and then make him prove himself and win? I think it's all in the mind of WWE is how they want to build him. Do they want to build him as what kind of champion? Do they want to build him like CM Punk the last couple months where he's, you know, slide his way out, or kind of like Daniel Bryan did? Or do they want him to be a legitimate, can go out there and beat him? So if they're going to hold off, I think I still would want to see Zack Ryder versus Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania then.
Yeah.
That's the only way I don't want him to cash in. Yeah, that's the only way I don't want Dolph to cash in until after WrestleMania. If that happens, I will agree with you and say go ahead and not cash in all year. So.
And then when's Jericho coming back? Like, didn't he say May or something?
No, I don't think he'll come back.
Just because I was wondering if he cashed in it over the limit, and then Jericho came out and beat him up, and that set it up their return feud.
If he did come back, I think Dolph would be the guy that I want him to feud with. To kind of put him over. Because Jericho's really good about that, putting people over. Just like he did CM Punk. So,
their SummerSlam match was great.
It was a good match. You want to shout out your YouTube channel again?
Yes, Chase the number 4 AXW.
All right, thank you very much for your call, sir.
All right, thank you.
Let's see here. Brought up some interesting points in that one. Let me check out the Facebook poll, see quick, and see how we're doing with that. If you guys are just joining and you're wondering what we're talking about, on Facebook we have a poll up right now for the main event. Ooh, oops, that's the Twitter hashtag. You want to use that one too. Facebook.com/Tubbymoo. Who do you guys think will win the main event of TLC 2012? The Shield with 83 votes. Ryback Team Hell No with 50. And no decision at 7. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. Oh, we didn't even talk about this. Matthew Kivalon brings up a good point. That will AJ Lee screw over John Cena? Are they building up a thing for AJ Lee to turn and go with Dolph Ziggler? And the first time I heard this, I was like, no, they're not going to do that. But they've kind of already set that in motion where, John Cena's kind of pushing her away. He's like, oh, no, we're just friends, and she could be in love with him. And it's setting up this interesting, kind of triangle where I honestly think that AJ Lee will cost him a match. It may be this one. Some people are saying that they don't want it to be so soon, that they think they should hold off just a little bit before it happens. But I definitely think to keep AJ Lee in the picture, Cena and her will continue to flirt and do stuff, even though that John Cena is dating one of the Bella twins, whichever one Daniel Bryan's not banging. I can never remember if it's Nikki or Brie. Probably the one without tit implants. Will she cost him? And I think that's something we need to keep in consideration, where if we're trying to figure out how Dolph can beat John Cena in this one, I think it's with AJ Lee. Absolutely. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Hell No will turn on Ryback and join the Shield. Oh, my God. Oh, gosh. If that that couldn't happen. Guys, what do you think about that one? Team Hell No turning on Ryback and joining the Shield? Maybe. What are Randy Orton's 2 strikes? Because then we could finally get to see the Freebird rule. Oh my God, I've been waiting for the Freebird rule ever. I thought it was going to be 3MB that would be the ones doing it, but that's not going to happen. What are Randy Orton's 2 strikes for? 2 drug violations. Let's see here. Facebook.com/Tell me. Let's see how the poll is going. First one to 100 is going to win. Let's see if we got any. 89 to Shield, Ryback, Team Hell No at 53. So most people are saying that, the Shield's going to win. Ryback has got a chance. Brad Maddox is referee. I think we saw an interesting thing on WWE programming when Brad helped Vicky. I think that means Vicky will give him a contract. And could you imagine if Brad is the referee in that main event? I mean, you saw the heat Brad got when he came out in a referee attire. I wouldn't be surprised if Brad is refereeing the main event. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because near the end of the match, he screws him over. He joins the Shield. That's how you get it going. And then you bring up Cassius Ohno. Why I have an affection with Cassius Ohno, I don't know. I love Chris Hero. Oh, he's a good guy. All right, let's see. Let's check out Twitter quick. Twitter.com/Tubbymoo. #TLC Live. Put that one back up. Oh, John Cena with an attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment for John Cena. There's already a ladder in the ring, John. Where are you going? Just climb. You're going to win. He throws in a ladder. He picks it up. No. Apparently, John's not happy with 2 ladders. Apparently, he wants them all in there. John can't decide what fucking ladder he wants. That's a new segment on WWE. Which ladder does John Cena want to use? It's kind of pointless, but whatever. Twitter World Heavyweights. If Punk didn't get injured, do you think Punk would have been working with a Shield? No. Ryback turns and joins the Shield. That's not a bad possibility. I do think that more people will be joining the Shield, but I don't think it'll be Team Hell No or Ryback. I just don't see that happening. Oh, they're going on top of the ladder. Oh, Dolph Ziggler's off. Dolph Ziggler's off. John Cena gets the briefcase. WWE 13 is predicting that John Cena will win the Money in the Bank. Will it happen? Let's talk about it. 619-618-0268. Voice your opinions, your concerns, your thoughts, your animosity, whatever you're thinking. What is up? Who is this? All right, thanks for your call. What is up? Who is this?
This is Nova CTFXC.
All right, sir. What do you want to talk about?
The John Cena and Dolph Ziggler match.
All right, John Cena just won it in the game. What is your prediction?
My prediction is that Dolph Ziggler will win the Money in the Bank and try to screw over Sheamus for what happened on Raw.
Because that's when he attacked him, right?
He'll come out and he'll potentially try to cash in, and then Big Show will win. And as soon as that happens, he's going to go and do a zigzag on Big Show.
I don't see him beating him with a zigzag. The only way I see that happening is if Sheamus beats the hell out of Big Show. I don't see... last month when, Sheamus was setting the groundwork for this TLC match with beating the crap out of Big Show with the chair, and everybody was chanting, we want Ziggler. For Big Show to lose, like last year, he's got to sustain a lot of damage, and I don't think a zigzag is going to do it. I think it's going to have to be Sheamus' anger beating the crap out of him. That's just my thought, though. I don't see it going that way. But who do you want to? If you had to pick one person to walk out, because there's a lot of different scenarios. Because we brought this up where he could cash in, he could win, and then John Cena could walk out champion. Who do you want to leave as World Heavyweight Champion?
I want Sheamus to leave as champion.
You want Sheamus to leave as champion? All right.
Yeah.
Now, do you want him to stay face then?
I don't know. It could. Something could happen tomorrow. Dolph Ziggler might come in the beginning and just cash in.
So you're saying maybe wait till Raw?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably wait until SmackDown. We don't know.
All right, sir. You have a YouTube channel you want to shout out again?
Uber Haxanova, a Creature Hub.
Awesome.
Check them out.
Peace, man. Ryback. The main event's going at it now, so we can finally talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down because we try to save it. What's funny? Nikki dated Ziggler before and now is dating Cena, and there is a small Ziggler-Cena feud. Do you think JTG will return tonight or anytime soon? He had promoted something. He was talking on Twitter like, Brooklyn, go, go, go. He's going to be there. Yes, Maddox and Ono in the Shield would be awesome. I think they need to add more people to the Shield is honestly what I think they need to do. They have to add more people to make it more of a threat, to make it more relevant. And Daniel Bryan's getting cashed in. There's no way to do a six-man just kind of, whatever. So this is going to be a normal tag team match, unfortunately. I can't control it any differently. Best tag team in the WWE. There's too many tag teams. I never thought I would say this because there's never been a good tag team division in the WWE for the last couple of years, and now they have way too many. They went from not having a good tag team division, and they still don't because they don't get championship matches. There's always number one contenders, and you think about it now. You have Epico and Primo. You have Team Hell No. You have the Usos. You have the Primetime Players. You have 3MB. You have Team Rhodes Scholars. Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio. That's 7 tag teams, and you haven't had a championship tag team match in 2 pay-per-views. How is that building your tag team division? It's not building it at all, and it pisses me off. Oh, the WWE. And Durant. What kind of drugs did Randy use? I think it was weed. He was smoking that pot. Not that anything's wrong with that. In the main event, I can see Paul Heyman helping. I honestly, now that somebody brought it up, I want Brad Maddox to be the ref. and then I want him to join the Shield, and then I want him to come out. Dream tag team. Somebody that comes up from, developmental and has been working together for a long time. I don't want to see guys just randomly, put together. I like to see good tag teams. With the exception of Rhodes Scholars, because Rhodes Scholars do a good job. But make sure, guys, if you guys can do me a huge favor, if you're watching the stream, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. Share it. Let people know. I think that'd be awesome. All right, let's take more calls here. 619-618-0268. Give me a buzz. What is up? Who is this?
Toby?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, it's Austin.
All right, man. You have a YouTube channel you want to shout out before we get going?
No, I don't.
All right. What match do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Ryback and Team Hell No versus the Shield.
Go for it.
Well, you know how you said Brad Max could be the ref and then screw over Ryback and Team Hell No?
Yep.
Well, what if Brad Max does screw him over, but then out comes that guy Fandango who we've been seeing previews about, and then he could help them or screw him.
Don't even get me started about. Oh my god. Yeah, Brad screws him over, and then Fandango comes tangoing down to the ring. Oh
yeah.
God, no.
It's just an idea.
It's an idea of somebody helping. I think that a lot of people are bringing out random ideas now. With Paul Heyman potentially coming out. Brad being the referee. There's a lot of different things that could happen. And I do find it, pretty interesting because it does bring that element of, you really don't know what's going to happen. Because even if Team Hell No loses, that's not going to affect them at all as a Shield. But as a tag team, in a 6-man, if Ryback gets handcuffed or one of them gets beat up on a 3-on-1, that doesn't kill the stock of Team Hell No, which I like. I don't like the fact that they're not having a tag team title match and the fact that they haven't had one for 2 months. That's kind of frustrating to me. But when it comes to this match, Brad Maddox being a referee and Fandango coming out, no. I don't even want Fandango to debut. I mean, I know they're trying to build on the success with Dancing with the Stars. I don't see Fandango being that guy that makes the ladies get wet.
Sure. Yeah.
What is your ideal finish to this match? Is it really Fandango, or do you want to see it go down another way?
I don't think the Shield is going to win with the Brad Maddox screwing Team Hell No and Ryback, because that's obviously probably going to happen after what Brad Maddox has been doing around WWE.
All right, so you think Brad Maddox will be the referee and will screw him over? Who gets the pin, though? How do you see it going down? Is Ryback out of the situation? Is Team Hell No getting pinned? Or is Ryback going to be the one to get pinned?
Ryback's going to get pinned.
Ryback's going to get pinned? Oh, geez.
Yeah, because they're all going to do another super power bomb, probably through 2 tables.
Am I the only one that thinks it's weird that Roman Reigns can't lift him up himself?
No, I believe it too. I mean, Roman Reigns looks pretty strong enough to pick up Ryback.
I know that it's just, the whole 3-on-1 thing, why they pick him up and put him on Roman Reigns' shoulders. But to me, that's just wow, Roman Reigns is a pussy. He can't lift anybody up by himself.
Right.
That's just what I was thinking. All right, sir. Thank you very much for joining. You sure you don't have anything you want to shout out, Twitter, or anything?
No.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for talking to me today.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Peace. All right. Fandango. Go on, that's a crazy prediction right there. That I'm gonna make sure to note that one as Fandango getting involved. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at you. I think that's a funny situation with Fandango getting involved. Oh my God. Oh, don't make me laugh. Who's Fandango? Johnny Curtis is Fandango. It's his new character that they've been building for a while and promoting. So, Brad Maddox has screwed way too many. Triple shell shock. I don't think Ryback can do it. I don't think Ryback could do it. Not with Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. I think it would be cool as hell to get a triple shell shock rise and whoever's saying it on the stream. I don't see that happening, unfortunately. That's not going to be something that goes down. So, I know they're going for a pin on him. All right. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Tubimo, #TLC Live. If you have a question you want to ask me, if you have a question, anything you want answered in the next 5 minutes, make sure to comment right now, TLC Live. Also, follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/TubbyEmu. I will do shout-outs here very shortly when this match is over. Let's see here. Final tally. Before I close this out, who do you guys think is going to win? No decision with 8 votes. 57 for Team Hell No versus and Ryback. And the Shield with 107 votes. So there's twice as many people, well, roughly, thinking that the Shield is going to win. So I think you guys are pretty clear in who you see winning, as I have to pay the electric bill because the power went off. It will end in a no contest. It can't because there is no DQ unless all the guys just disperse and there's nobody left in the ring. I don't see that necessarily happening. That would be really, really pointless as far as building a feud to have it end like that. I think that would be like the worst ending possible. I want to see a screw job where Brad Maddox is inducted into the Shield. That's just what I think. All right, 619-618-0268. We'll take a few more calls. The number is on screen if you guys want to chat. What is up? Who is this?
Hey, it's Jesse.
All right, man. What about TLC you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Shield Ryback Team Hell No match.
All right, man. What is your prediction for the match?
Brock Lesnar coming back to help out the Shield.
Shield.
Yeah, because you know how the Shield says they're the sword of injustice?
Yeah.
What does Brock Lesnar have on his chest? A shield, like a sword. Okay. Like, you know how Team Shield, they say they're going to bring the sword? Maybe they're bringing back Brock Lesnar.
Okay. All right. So when they say we're not working with CM Punk,
they're working with Brock Lesnar. Like, you know how Brock Lesnar's still under contract. He didn't quit.
Yeah. What do you see that lead to then? Because obviously he's not going to be there every week assaulting people 3-on-1. So what is
maybe like a Ryback versus Brock Lesnar match? Maybe.
I could see that happening because if you have CM Punk versus Rock, or there are people saying wild speculation about if Cena wins a briefcase, letting him cash in on the other champion, not just the World Heavyweight title. That would build up the Royal Rumble card. Because, they have brought him back on the big pay-per-views. I mean, Extreme Rules wasn't a big pay-per-view, but SummerSlam had increased buys because Brock Lesnar was on it. He wasn't at Survivor Series. I don't necessarily know if they need Brock to come back right now. With Rock's name being attached to Royal Rumble, do you really need Rock and Brock both on the card?
Yeah.
I think a better spot for Brock to come back would potentially be the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah, I'm going to that. I'm actually in Arizona. I'm going to that. So, yeah.
That'll be awesome. So if Brock doesn't come back, though, what is your ideal end of this match? Is Ryback handcuffed? Is he out of the way?
Well,
what happens?
I think I'm going to go with the people on this one, that Brad Maddox screws over Ryback and Team Hell No. I'm going with the people on this one.
Screws them
Basically,
over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have a YouTube channel you want to shout out?
Yeah, it's called Staying Nation TV.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your call today.
All right, see you.
What a chat session we've had today. Been going on in a while. Let's see. The Brock Lesnar tattoo thing. Yeah, I haven't read Breacher. Why was I going to say Breacher? I was thinking about Jack Reacher. Oh, funny thing, when I went to see The Hobbit yesterday, the trailers were for Jack and the Beanstalk, for Oblivion, and for Jack Reacher, I think. Like, all these trailers were characters named Jack. And I was like, what is this, a Jack-spiracy? Like, it made no sense because they were calling Tom Cruise, and I always thought it was a Jack Reacher preview, but it wasn't. Let's check out Twitter, because some people are saying they're tweeting me, and I'm not responding. So let's see. Twitter.com, #TLC Live. Let's see what the people are saying. Thoughts on WWE 13? That's okay. Do you think Shawn Michaels will return to Raw tomorrow? No, I don't think he'll return. Are you live streaming the actual pay-per-view? No, that's highly illegal. I will be watching it, I think, with Nada's fan. I think he's coming. I don't know about Junk because he's busy. Shout out to Captain Z Amazingness. How's it going, sir? Do you think JTG could join the Shield? JTG in the Shield. Yeah, boy. Oh, only if Crime Time comes back. WWE Cock Hal wanted to shout out. What's up, sir? I want to call in the number, but I'm kind of afraid. Don't be afraid. Just give it a call. Tubby, maybe Brock Lesnar being the leader calls Brad Maddox out and joins the Shield and beat up the rest in TLC. Nah, Fandango is the leader of the Shield. Oh my God! If they beat him and then Fandango all of a sudden, and he comes out, that would be like, are you serious? Oh, Dean Ambrose with a hot tag. He takes out Ryback. He takes out Daniel Bryan. They're going at it. They're going at it right now. Big kick. That was a low blow. Holy crap. Christian returns? No. The Shield can be successful, but they need more people. I like them so far because I love Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Roman's gaining on me a little bit. Oh my God. The Shield wins. The Shield wins. The Shield wins with a Dean Ambrose pin on Ryback. That's what some people are saying. Look at the Shield. They're celebrating. Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose. Their cause are actually pretty good. And Seth Rollins. God damn, their cause are actually really good. So that's how they think it's going down. The Shield is going to win. According to the game. The Shield is 3MB. 3MB, of course. I'm kidding. Don't ever say that. Do you think Hornswoggle? No. Yeah, I don't think so. Damian Sandow joins the Shield. Nah, they're pushing Rhodes Scholars too hard. So, is that the end of the matches? I think that's all of them. I don't think I have anything else set up after this one. And if I do, there shouldn't be. So that was the TLC pay-per-view. So, I do want to thank everybody for coming out, talking with me, chatting today. If you guys want to shout out on Twitter, twitter.com/TubbyEmo, hashtag TLC Live. You can put your username on the YouTube chat if you want to. Just spam the shit out of the YouTube chat with your username, and I'll try to do as many shout outs as possible. I started the stream at 102, so we're going to go to 202. We're going to go for an hour. I do apologize, but I got a lot of stuff to get ready before TLC. I still have to do my 5 crazy predictions. And I'm kind of busy, so let's see here really quick. What do we got? Shout out Levon. How's it going, Levon? This is game worth getting. If you get it cheap, I think it is definitely worth getting. Oh God, this is why I hate YouTube. It goes way too fast. Rockstar Gamer V2, Mr. Nasty 100, Tater Tots 23, Martin Gonzalez, Toxic Panda 101, WWE Figs 234. DJ Khaled 422, Cyclone 50, Connor 1236. There's so many, they're going way too fast. Jared Bowden, Awesomer 3B 31 3I 101, whatever that is. They're going too fast. I can't keep up. This is why I don't like YouTube chat. Mr. Joey Kid 25. Beer Muhammad, Benjamin H. Boy 1, Benjamin. What about me, bro? I just said it. Kidsley Creations, Cannibals Reborn, Nature Boy 22923, Logan, how's it going, the Molly Moo 100, Tyrone Jefferson, Tim Fay, Owen Baller, Mr. Rockstar Social, Primetime 12 Vacation, Awesome 1278, Daniel Reyes, ESW 519, the Jason 99. Oh my God, they're going way too fast. Bungie Boy, jeez. CZ Nazo, God, I can't even keep up. Woo, 1, 2, 3. Mustafa Uzham 1. Sorry if I messed that up. Gills Relaxed. ICY Candle Freak, The Gaming Crew, Ish Lowell, Costco Man 34. Oh, geez, there's way too many to keep up. Shout out to Justin Brown. Shout out to Michael, the real Michael 7. Shout out to Nick All-Star Pike, the All-Star Pike on Twitter, the WWE Fan 1013. Uranga Silva, Young Records on Twitter, MSCT Games, Dangerous 5000, Jeffrey Hable, Corey Belcher, Owen Kelly, Randy Borton, Taylor Bird, Jim Basu, Rise O'Malley, Hi Daniel MC17, Randy Orton 932, Noah Gilbert, Julius Tyler, Daniel Colbert, Superman Jord, Benjamin H. Boy 1. Eric Shaw. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. It's going out here. So that pretty much does it. I want to thank you guys very much for stopping by. Jeffrey Hable, I think I already said that one. Davis, the Ichigo. Can't even keep up with some of these. Guru GBH, Salvage Gaming 720, Joe Kinsel, Kinsel1231, Darian Awesome 13, Bubby Wayand, Kevin Torres, chased for AWX. I think he was a caller. I'm pretty sure. Vafa Tess, Tony Epic WWE highlights. Oh, there's so many. It goes on. It goes on and on. I do want to thank you guys for joining. Make sure to smash that like button. This episode brought to you by PlayClaw. It's brought to you by PlayClaw. Be nice if the PlayClaw logo actually came. This episode is also being brought to you by the Booker T ROW. Go subscribe to it. YouTube.com/the Booker T ROW. Reality of Wrestling. Absolutely amazing show. Here's the trailer once again. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. It has been your pleasure. I really do appreciate it. TLC is going down tonight. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, twitter.com/Tubby and Facebook.com/Tubby. We're going to be breaking them down. I'm going to try to do as many live predictions as possible when I'm not as fan and junk over. Usually I forget to tweet or Facebook. I do one of them, but I forget to do the other. So make sure to check out both of them. If you guys are not getting the pay-per-view, there'll be live updates for me. If you don't want live updates, make sure to just unfollow the page for the day. That way you don't get the spoilers. But until next time, we will see you all later.